Isn't this universe so amazing? Today we are going to know the 5 amazing facts of this universe. So let's explore. Number 1. The footprints on the moon will stay there for the next 100 million years. Now you will ask me, how can it be possible? Because the moon has no atmosphere, it has no wind to erode the surface, and no water to wash away the footprints. Therefore, the footprints of the Apollo astronauts, along with the space prints, rubber prints, will be there for millions of years. Number 2. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will bond and be permanently stuck together. This amazing effect is called cold welding. It happens because the atoms of the individual pieces of metal no way of knowing that they are different pieces of metal, so the lumps join together. But this wouldn't happen on Earth. Why? Because there is air and water separating the pieces. The effect has a lot of implication for spacecraft construction and the future of metal-based construction in vacuums. Number 3. How much does Earth weigh? I think it would be more appropriate to ask what is the mass of planet Earth. The quick answer to that is approximately 6 multiply 1024 kilograms. The interesting sub-question is, how did anyone figure that out? Answer is, it turns out that any two masses have a gravitational attraction for one another. If you put two bowling balls near each other, they will attract one another gravitationally. The attraction is extremely slight, but if your instruments are sensitive enough, you can measure the gravitational attraction that two bowling balls have on one another. From that measurement, you could determine the mass of the two objects. The same is true for two planets in the space. Number 4. Can you cry in space? Clayton C. Anderson, a NASA astronaut, had this to say about his experience up in space. I cried in space several times due to some very emotional circumstances. Crying is exactly the same as here on Earth. Expect the tears don't fall down, as there is no gravity, not a big deal at all. The emotions I experienced, however, were a big deal. Number 5. How many stars are in space? Have you ever looked up into the night sky and wondered just how many stars there are in space? This question has fascinated scientists as well as philosophers, musicians, and dreamers throughout the ages. Look into the sky on a clear night out of glare of streetlights and you will see a few thousand individual stars with your naked eyes. With even a modest amateur telescope, millions more will come into view. So how many stars are there in the universe? It is easy to ask this question but difficult for scientists to give a fair answer. Stars are not scattered randomly through space. They are gathered together into vast groups known as galaxies. The Sun belongs to a galaxy called Milky Way. Astronomers estimate there are about 100,000 million stars in the Milky Way alone. Outside that, there are millions upon millions of other galaxies also. For more interesting facts, subscribe to our channel and be sure to hit the bell icon. Follow me on Instagram. The link is in the description. Thanks for watching this video.